What's going on, guys? We are back here with some more Edge of Eternity Standard, and today I'm going to be showcasing you the station mechanic. We got a little bit of spacecraft, a little bit of planets, so if you're into that sort of thing, this is going to be the video for you. And with this new sort of station mechanic, again, it varies from card to card, but there's some spacecrafts, there's some planets that have them, but the TLDR is it is a way to tap your creature. Now, if only there was a creature that we really wanted to tap, preferably before the combat step, so then we could trigger it in the end of combat. Enter Kona, Rescue Beastie. This is a card that I have spent way too much time and gems and gold on trying to make work in Standard, several different versions, but I think this one, the new cards definitely help Kona quite a bit. So this has the survival mechanic, which says at the beginning of your second main phase, if it's tapped, you get a bonus. So in this case, if it's tapped, you can put any permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. That seems pretty powerful. Any permanents, you can cheat out 7 or 8 mana cards, or maybe even 9 mana cards as well. The new cards here, Evendo Walking Haven. This is kind of the thing that sort of ties everything together, because normally with Kona in the past, you had to play a lot of other cards you had to sort of like go out of your way to get it tapped. But in the case of Evendo Waking Haven, it's just in your mana base. You can just play this. You can even have a curve that's like turn 1, so you go turn 1 Forest Elf, turn 2 Forest Ramp spell. Even if Evendo is you play Evendo as your land that turn, on turn 3, you have 4 other mana because you played 2 ramp spells in the first 2 turns. So you play the Evendo as your tap land, tap your 4 mana, play the Kona, use the Evendo, tap the Kona, and you're good to go from there. So having a way to tap your Kona naturally in your mana base without having to really go out of your way to play more cards, which we still are playing some of those, like Lumbering Worldwagon, but it's just very nice to kind of have it cleanly in your mana base. Now, I have decided to go with mono green. I really tried my hardest to make Celestia work, because you can play the white planet land. You can also play stuff like the Phoenix down to return it from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. But as much as I tried, I really just could not get the Celestia mana to work. So maybe I have to wait a little bit longer till we get Temple Garden on that. But the upside of playing mono green is you get to play something like Archdruid's Charm, which is an extremely powerful effect. This card does a lot. You can exile an artifact or enchantment. You can use, if you have a big creature in play, you can use that creature to kill their creature. Or the one you're probably going to be using the most often in this deck is searching for a creature or land. So you can say you have Evendo in play on turn 1, turn 2, you can maybe ramp, maybe you don't. Turn 3, you charm for Kona. Turn 4, you play your 4th land, play the Kona, you have the Evendo, there you go. Also, if you already have the Kona, charm can search for the Evendo. So it is a very consistent way to make sure you can find whatever half of the piece of the combo you're missing, and that's pretty important because it's all about consistency with decks like this. And then we have a bunch of ramp spells. Wagon is here because just in case, sometimes you're still going to have the Wagon into Kona curves where you play Wagon, ramp, play Kona, use the Wagon to tap the Kona because it has crew 4, so you still can do that. Overlord's pretty cool because it's a 3 mana ramp spell, but also a pretty good big thing to put into play off Kona. You have Elves, we have Glimpse the Cores as a 2 mana ramp spell. And then the big stuff, we have 4 Vaultborn Tyrant. And this one, I think, is the best payoff for Kona because this one allows you to sort of keep going, and it's pretty good against removal. Like if your opponent shoot the sheriffs this, you just get a copy of it, and then you get another trigger off of the copy. We're trying out some Extinguisher Battleships. This is another new card from the new set. It's 8 mana. It has station, so when it comes into play, it's not a creature yet. You have to tap at least 5 power to make it a 10/10 flying trample. But it also has a Wrath effect, where when it enters, you can destroy a non-creature permanent and then deal 4 to each creature. So pretty good against the going wide decks. And then a couple of summon Bahamuts. Again, not entirely sure what the best large creature split is. Maybe you want to play something like, I was going to say Craterhoof, but post-combat Craterhoof Behemoth doesn't sound that good. So you could do more Bahamuts, you could do more ships, depending on like how you want to flex out these spots. And then rounding out the deck list, we get a couple of Commune with Beavers just to help consistency on finding Kona. This can also find artifacts, so you can also take something like Worldwagon. And then a couple of Snakeskin Veils just in case we need some protection for when we go for the Kona. Because we're mono green, again, 4 Evendos, I'm playing a couple of Cavern of Souls because against the counterspell decks, you want to name Beast or Survivor to have an uncounterable Kona. And then a clean 16 Forests. Moving on to the sideboard, we have some more Snakeskin Veils for the really removal-heavy matchups. Another new card that I'm very, very curious to see how it plays out in a deck like this is Frenzied Baloth. GG for a 3/2, can't be countered, trample haste, creature spells you control can't be countered, and combat damage can't be prevented. Last line of text, probably not super relevant. You're playing this card because it is a 2-mana 3/2 haster that can't be countered, and more importantly, makes your Kona uncounterable. Then you have some Ghost Vacuums for graveyard hate, Pawpatches to kill flyers, Skoos for more graveyard hate, a couple of disenchants, and then the one Planeswalker for the grindy matchups, of course. So again, I think that the new set gives some more tools to these Kona decks. I really, really wish we had Temple Garden because I really want to try a Celestia version of this with Phoenix Down, but again, until we get Temple Garden, I just don't think something like that is feasible. Let me know in the comments if you guys have tried anything with Kona, with the new Planet Lands or Stations or anything like that. Would love to hear your thoughts, and without further ado, I'll see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. Kona. I mean, this hand kind of does it. Well, I should say this hand could do it. Unclear if it actually does. Take a top 3. Now it does it. Huge planet. Yeah, Kona is a little bit easier to remove. There's a fly trap spotted, huh? You trying to trap my flies? You trying to trap my fly over there? Celestia gives you the Tutor Starship. The Tutor is pretty good, right? Because you can play the Tutor on 3, search for Kona, then turn 4, play Kona, and then tap it. But again, I think you just don't be a Unideck. And maybe that's the issue that I was having building the deck last night, is I was just way too focused on playing the Unas, and I just didn't even consider building the deck without Una. What did Delirium get? It got a couple of interesting things. Most notably Stomping Ground, but there's also the Edge Rover, I think, is good, the 1-mana 2/2. I like the Rust Harvester as well, because I think you have enough artifacts for that thing, but not everybody's playing the Harvester. I mean, this looks fine, right? I think we're alright. Should I station the should I station with the Vaultborn Tyrant? Probably not a good idea. Okay, I'm noticing a problem here. It seems, and you might be surprised to hear what I'm about to say, it seems like if you don't interact with your opponent in the first 4 turns of the game, you're probably going to lose. Weird, I know. Really weird. Hot take. That's what you come here for. I'm all about those hot takes, baby. Just keep them coming. I'm not dead to this, though, because I get the life off of the blocker, right? Yeah, I'm not dead to this. I go to 5. I mean, I'm not in a great spot, but I'm not dead. They have to attack here, right? No attack. Okay. Didn't think we'd get this far. Oh. Well, I mean, that works too, right? Hmm. 3, 4, 5. So I have 6 mana. What happens if I just play Hauntwoods? Charm kills fear, right? But if I kill the fear of missing out, then what's my plan? You know, I kill fear of missing out. They just animate the ridgeline, attack with everything. Ridgeline, pump, fly trap, counter on ridgeline beastie, and I'm just dead on board. So I think the only way that I'm not dead on board is if I cast the Hauntwoods. I'm pretty sure. There's a good chance that I'm still dead, but... And we definitely cannot attack this turn. Hold! Charm for Kona. 3, 4, 5. I didn't have enough mana. I only had 6 mana. 1 mana short of Charm for Kona. Are we dead, though? I mean, we'll make him figure it out. I feel like we're probably dead, but there's also a chance that we're not? Maybe? Okay. We're at 21. 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we can go Charm for Kona. But shouldn't I just kill their Flytrap, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we just kill Flytrap, don't we? We just go counter here. Play Hauntwoods. Can even attack this turn because we're getting the other Hauntwoods this turn. Yeah. I didn't think we were gonna win that game. I don't know what just happened. I feel like they had to have messed up somewhere now. I feel like they could have killed me that turn. I'm just saying. I can't imagine I need Veil against them. Scooze is good. I mean, Scrapshooter is pretty good against them too, right? They have a lot of artifacts and enchantments. This might be a Scrapshooter type of situation. Check the bank account. All right, let me just log into PayPal real quick. Yep, PayPal confirmed. Pathfinder 008. What's the cut? Could do like a charm and a beaver. Could shave a beaver. This hand is perfect. Mostly because I have to Cavern on Elf. Cavern on Elf. But please don't kill my elf. I would greatly appreciate if you didn't kill my elf. Thank you. Huge. Playing around Force of Will on Llanowar Elves. Would Standard be a better place or a worse place if Force of Will was legal in Standard? What say you? I feel like it would be a worse place. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but Be a silly place. I mean, people just play Cavern of Souls anyways, so it's like, what's the difference, you know? Okay, that was a good game. That was a good game. I mean, keep, I guess, right? Something, no downside to playing tap lands. This is my snack, by the way. D's nuts. Literally D's nuts. That is 1 counter secured. +1 counter. Yeah, they're lightly salted. Very lightly salted. It's not that light, though. They feel much more than lightly salted. Alright, show me the beaver. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, you're not wrong about that. American lightly salted equals rest of world giga salted. You are 100% true. 100% correct. Just gonna show you a little Bahamut. You don't have to worry about that little guy, though. Absolutely nothing to worry about. You ain't gotta worry about that guy. Your turn. I showed you my Bahamut. Please respond. What is your response to me showing you my Bahamut? Oh, I should have stationed you, right. My bad, my bad, my bad. I mean, I'm not sure that I care about it, but I also just kind of want to use my mana this turn. I also don't want them gaining 3 life. Yeah, that was the downside, right? That was definitely the downside. Counter here. Okay. So now counter here. Top. Hit for 8. I will remember to station this time, I promise. I did get tricked a little bit, huh? It did a little trick in there. A little trick skis. I respect it. Chico. It's kind of awkward because I'm just gonna jump block. But I guess that's fine, right? I mean, I'm not gonna not do this, but... I'm down if they want to take 6. I don't really care about the elf. Okay, 6 damage secured. 6 damage secured. They definitely don't have a Wrath in hand, for sure. What creature type is Kona? Is a Beast Survivor. Name Beast. Maybe I should have saved the Cavern, though. You don't know if we tap Bahamut there? Did they play main deck split up? I don't know if I've seen main deck split up. I can't imagine this is good, right? Because the way we lose is Wrath anyways. And if they Wrath us, that card does nothing. It's in some lists. Yeah, I guess I just haven't seen main deck split up. But, yeah, I could have maybe not tapped the Bahamut there. Oh my god. They're gonna have it too now. Okay, never mind. I was waiting for it so much. I was like, for sure they're gonna have it now. Alright. Jeskai Control. Do like this stuff, maybe? I can't imagine I want the Seedship against them. This one? I mean, it does destroy any non-creature permanents. Maybe it's good enough. I saw a Fleece Mane. It's in the queue. I'm just gonna cut all the glimpses because I think we're trying to play longer games in the post-board matchup. The post-board games. Just like trim an elf. Try that. The frigate turns off Innocence. So if you have a leveled up frigate, then you can't actually like you can't draw cards off of the Innocence. So it's a little awkward. It still might be okay, but dude, Baloth cooks. The Baloth is cooking. I guess we just pass. No, we should main phase this, right? Yeah, because they can't counter the Kona anyways, but they can counter the charm. This lets them kill the Baloth now, I guess. I mean, I guess that's fine. Well, Baloth not great against that. What is gracing your ears right now? This is called Rap Music Is Beneath Me by Milkman. Shout out to... Is that Fleece's song request? I think it was. All right, Kona. Kona, I need you to do some work for me, buddy. Okay. All right, man. Just like, come on, just just take 5. What makes you think it's okay to say something like that? Why would you do that? That's so weird, man. You know what I mean? Just like, can you think about what you're saying before you say it? Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about giving him a chance, but apparently a bunch of other streamers also banned him in their chats too, which I'm not surprised to hear, but like, why would you say something like that? You gotta read the room, man. You know, read the room a little bit. You don't read? You and me both, buddy. You and me both. Uncounterable, by the way. Uncounterable. Dude, Baloth kind of cooking. Yeah, I'm down with this, right? I mean, fuck, what if I did this? Well, what are they gonna do? They can block the Baloth, but... Like, I think they have to just put everything on the Kona, don't they? They can't afford to block the Baloth this turn. Doesn't this thing have trample? I mean, I guess if they're gonna wrath anyways, that it doesn't matter, but... Consult the star charts. Please tell me they're not playing the 5-mana Exile Wrath. There's no way they're playing that card, right? Like, they definitely have Day of Judgment as their Wrath and not 5-mana Exile all homies. For sure. I guess Ultima would work too, right? That's a good point. Ultima does shut these off. I didn't think about that. Okay. Well, it turns out they didn't have any wraths. A sand doesn't really do it. I mean, it does something, but not it. Let's keep it. It's got a lot of potential, right? A sand could do it. Okay, that doesn't really help me. Didn't really need that. Did not really need the additional 7-mana card. I'll take a Kona. What is the Kona's creature type again? It's like Beast? It is a Beast Survivor. Alright. I'm a survivor. Alright, now the question is, will my opponent do anything the entire game? Stay tuned to find out. True. True. True, so true. You want a song request? I'm a survivor. Dude, how do I even sideboard against this? I don't know what they're doing. They did name Dragon, so I guess we can infer a little bit, but... Yeah... So... Alright, yeah. What dragons does the Exile Cascade deck play? I guess Stormbrood? That does make a lot more sense. I see. I see what happened now. That does make a lot more sense. I didn't even really think about the possibility of them just being Jeskai. I thought they were like Boros dragons or something. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Need to find a Cavern next turn, though. Because they definitely have a counterspell. Do. Mm-hmm. What about Warden of the Inner Sky? Yeah, that one's good. That one is good with the Frigate. Main phase star charts? Are we doing that main phase? Well, I mean, I guess we'll just do this, right? Counter on the Overlords, maybe? Yeah, surely this one hits a spell. I'm actually going to keep that. Because they're probably going to kill the first Kona. Maybe it's weird to keep that. Because, like, they kill the first Kona, and then I don't really have a good payoff for the second one. I guess I do, because I can charm for a big thing. Yeah. Right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, charm, search for... It's gotta be Vaultborn, right? Bahamut does nothing, and... What's the other one? Oh, we can't even search for the other one. Yeah, it has to be Vaultborn. Because the other one's not actually, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. This. Yeah, the other one's a spaceship, so we can't tutor that with charm. Vaultborn. All right. I mean, I guess we'll start charging up the other station. They only have 5 cards in hand. Like, what's the worst that can happen, right? Is my area getting an air quality alert? Not that I'm aware of, but the air is pretty rough outside. At what point do I actually get to make mana off these, by the way? Can I make mana off of them in, like, 5 turns? Your turn, I guess? Yeah, go. Stoka. It's probably hard for them to kill me this turn, right? She go. Okay. That's 17. Okay, maybe I can finally be mana positive off of these these stations that I've spent 10 million turns on. Non-creature permanent. Why non-creature? Oh yeah, +2. They didn't cast that pre-combat. Why do you have to be non-creature, man? She go. Yeah, I mean, attack for 6, I guess. Blow up their land. Why? They have 8 mana in play. What's the point of blowing up their land? I mean, I guess if I blow up their Quarry Mountain Monastery, they can't activate it, but dog, if they activate Monastery this turn, I'm pretty happy, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'll blow up a land next turn. I got you. I got you. I got you, don't worry. Next turn we're cooking. I might finally be able to be mana positive on these Evendos. Think about that. I've tapped 26 power worth of creatures into these things, and what have they done for me? They've done literally nothing, you know? Like, what do I have to show for my 26 power that I put into that thing? Not a single goddamn thing. I got nothing. Alright, I know this is bad if they have another Wrath, but... Alright, 22... 36, by the way. 36 power, by the way. That is 36 power secured. Can you, like, fuck off? Can you kind of cut that shit out there, buddy? Kyoko-chan 10, thank you for the Prime sub. 4 months, welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Huge elf, by the way. Large elf coming in. Massive, massive elf coming in. Still not mana positive on these, by the way. 36 power later. I just want to make sure you know that. 36 power, still not mana positive. Okay. You fool! You have tapped out. You absolute fool! I probably can't do anything, but... I can get Bahamut. Is Bahamut even close to good enough? 4 or 5 flyer. What's Chase at? 5? God damn it. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Noted. Bahamut. I gotta kill this fucker, don't I? I guess this is a 4/5, so I can send both at Jace. No. Don't be tapping for mana, buddy. Trigger, by the way. Put a creature from my hand onto the battlefield? What creature are you talking about, bunny? Can we get a Huntsman's Redemption reprint? It's still legal in Standard. Huntsman's was Wildspell Drain. We could play Huntsman's in this deck, but I don't know. That card is like, it's just so slow. Every time I want that card to be good, it just never is good. You also just don't really have a lot to sack to it in this deck, you know? Why did the auto damage not kill anything? Big creature first every single time, even if not kill, big creature first. You're bouncing my Bahamut. Yeah, I guess it's gonna trigger anyways, right? There's no way I win this game, right? Like, this is not possible. Surely I can't possibly win this game. On a turn, when you cast a spell, copy it. That's probably fine. That's probably okay, right? It's good enough for me. I saw 2 revelations. Oh no, I didn't re-sideboard. No, I forgot. Never tell your opponent anything. Even if they're asking you a question, just don't answer them. Just stare at them. Simply just stare. You know, the one thing I'm noticing is that Bahamut is not really a good payoff when your opponent doesn't play cards. Like, what the fuck are we doing with these Bahamuts? Nice shitty impulse. I think you mean instant speed sleight of hand. I think you misspoke there. I think you meant to say instant speed sleight of hand. Yo, can I get a cavern? Can I get a little cavern off the top, please? They don't have normalize. Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait just a damn second. Okay, station online. Plus 0 mana. 0 mana secured. Okay. I mean, I could beat some 2/1s. Right? Draw 2. Embarrassing control each opponent. Total mana value of other permanents you control, huh? I kind of want to kill one of these so I can attack with the Kona. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill one of these because if I kill the Overlord and attack with both, they just double block. I'm pretty sure this game is gonna end before like 3 more turns, one way or the other. So I think it's fine. Search. Just get like Vaultborn Tyrant maybe. Oh, okay. I guess we're not getting Vaultborn Tyrant, as it turns out. 244, by the way. Top 250 secured. Ooh. Get a little mirror match action. The good news is that I have decided to be on the play. Therefore, I am extremely far ahead. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like that's maybe not going to be good enough. I mean, I guess it could be, right? Sure, it sure could be. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chat, I'm scared. I repeat, I am scared. A little scared. I just need the draw. I really need a draw step. Any Bahamuts? Deals 4 damage to each creature. Not quite. Not quite. That's not exactly the right tool for the job. Well... yeah, I sure can kill a land with it. Maybe they don't have any more. Dude, I'm still just dead. Right? Like, it doesn't even matter. I'm just dead. None of my cards block. I can't kill a 16/16. It's a 10 toughness blocker. Yeah, I guess, like... Okay, I guess I see what you're saying. So what, you want to go tap this... Yeah, tap this, go to combat, no attacks. Yeah, no attacks. Float mana, put this into play. Pop a land, I guess. Again, not really sure if this is even good, but it's what we're doing. Play this. Theoretically, I have a turn, right? Oh, I already played a land. Right, go. Please don't kill me. All right, quick math. What is 32 minus 10? Very, very quick math. 22. That is incorrect. I repeat, that is incorrect. All right, let's take a look at the sideboard. Surely I have, I gotta have something in here that's good, right? Mono Green Landfall might be a 0% matchup. Remember that thing I said earlier about not playing interaction the first 4 turns? This is the one deck that like punishes you the most in the history of the game for not playing interaction. Like there just isn't a deck that punishes you like this deck does. The good news is that when you play a single removal spell, their deck does kind of fold, but, you know, we're playing mono green, so what do you want from me? What's my top 3 vegetables? I don't feel comfortable answering that question. Didn't they miss like 4 damage this turn? Just fetch with the trigger on the stack. Turns out it doesn't matter in the slightest because I have nothing going on, but oh man. That was a good match. That was a really good match. Just about to start game 2 when ads started. Our opponent killed us on turn 4. And I'm playing mono green. Therefore, I didn't have a single kill spell. This hand's kind of sus. A little sussy baka. Oh, great. This is a lot better. I'm glad we mulliganed. Okay. Well, you know, there is that. True. So true. So true. Evendo, Waking Heaven. Waking Heaven. Me when I fart? That do anything for you? No. Teamer. Oh, they're playing the Battlecrier deck, it appears. Meow, 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 meow. You ready for this play? +1 counter, baby. 1 counter secured. That's an easy +1 right there. May I ask a question about a bug? What type of bug? Is it an insect? What kind of bug is it? Meow, 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 meow. Rakdos voodoo lizards. The hell is a tangled colony? Yeah, monolith plus nemesis. It is kind of a cool combo. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if there's a deck that you can build with those 2 cards, but it is kind of a cool combo. The Vestige. Okay. That is a large creature. Very, very large creature. I think I'm going to play an RCQ on Sunday. I think that's the plan. They won't have anything good to put into play off this, right? Yeah, the anti-casual spotted. Yeah, it's at Panda. do, do, do. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 mana short. Not really in a good spot. All right, your turn. Yeah, just pass. Da, 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 da. I think I'm probably just gonna play Is It Prowess. I know that maybe I'm crazy for thinking this, but I still think the Prowess deck is better than Cauldron. I don't know. People still love Cauldron, but I've been more impressed with the Prowess deck than the Cauldron version. Maybe I'm just crazy, because it seems like the Cauldron deck does win more, but... Dragon? How are we naming Dragon? Oh, do they have, like, they probably have Dragonhawk, right? It's not time for Dimir. I can't play Dimir. If I played Dimir in paper, I would fall asleep. I can't play that deck. Oh. Oh, shit. Just dead, right? Okay, I'm dead. Dude, can we play their deck next? It's way more resilient to hate than Cauldron. I also feel like it's just less bricky. I don't know. I've had this experience so many times where I play the Cauldron deck and I don't know. I draw my cards in the wrong order. You know, like I have to cast my cantrips early because I don't have any other plays and I need to like filter through. And then I just like cast my cantrips, then like play Fear of Missing Out, then draw the VV. It's like, it feels like a lot has to go right for that deck. I can't really explain it, but it feels weird to me. Maybe that's just because like I'm bad at sequencing, but I don't know. It's weird. All right, what the hell do we sideboarded against this? Teamer, Battlecrier, Dragonhawk. I mean, there's not really much here. Crickets. It's one of those things that you have to do every once in a while, but once you've gotten it out of your system, it's like, you know, we can move on. We can definitely move on. What is my win rate? Wouldn't you like to know? I can tell you in a second. It's a good draw. Seed ship. Uh, 3-1 with this deck, so not the worst, right? Not the worst. Don't worry, I only have a forest. Do I like Planisphere in the Prowess deck? Yeah, I would never play less than 4 copies. I just want as many threats as possible. I feel like people, for some reason, people love cutting threats from that deck, and I just don't understand. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, free ramp spell, by the way. Yo, Seedship online? Hello? Seedship online? Okay, so I've triggered Kona twice and Seedship once. And from those 3 triggers, I have put a grand total of checks notes 1 forest into play. That's good. That is good. More divinations, please. Yeah, maybe that's just my playstyle. I don't know. I just want to fucking attack people, man. Just let me attack you. At what phase, at what point in the game, you let me know when I can attack you. That's all I'm going to say. You let me know when I can declare attacks. That's all I want to do. You want to turn them sideways, man. Okay, I would like one threat, please. One singular expensive card. It's not exactly what I was referring to. Glimpse first? What's the point? Oh, for an extra damage off the wagon? Yeah, I guess I missed one damage. I did miss a singular point of damage, you're right. They named human because of the Trailblazer, right? I think. Vehicles are artifacts, so you would think they might be able to attack the turn that you play them. Big deal, is it? I mean, they were going to block anyways, right? There's almost no world where they're not blocking there, so I don't think it matters too much. If they take the hit, I'm pretty happy with that, right? If they take 11 and go to 5, then I can just kill them next turn with Ship plus Veil. So it's almost better to not cast the Glimpse and bait them into going to 5. Like, maybe they think they have an extra turn, right? This is probably fine. Right? I think we're okay. We look pretty okay. What does the red station do again? The red station land? Black one draws cards, green one makes mana, blue one makes mana, white one makes tokens. What does the red one do? Sack a land to make a robot and team +1/+0 haste. It's not bad, right? We got plenty of lands to sacrifice. Jeffrey, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. More sunset on the west coast. Seems fine. I think we're okay. All I need is one turn. Just one turn with Kona, and we are absolutely fine. Uno turn, por favor. I simply request one additional turn. It's the most fine I've ever been. You and me both. Weird. Weird coincidence. Okay, unironically, they could deck themselves. That's my out, is they deck themselves. We're gonna sit here for a little bit. Because they legitimately could deck themselves. Because these draws are not May. I kind of hope they do. Oh. Dude, come on. Name human, please. Ooh, name dragon? That can't be good. Okay, that means we're probably dead. Uh-oh. That's just a bait, right? I was hoping that maybe they would stack the triggers wrong, so because if they exile their library first and they run out of cards and then deck themselves... Okay, well, it didn't matter anyways. They still have... How many cards do you have left? 2? They were close. Well, they would have been close if they stacked the triggers wrong, but